If you struggle with mixing major and minor pentatonics in your soloing, and you want to understand how the great guitar players do it with ease and make their solos sound so much better than what we can do, this lesson is for you. I am super excited to bring this to you. A very cool conversation they actually had with two students kind of spawned this idea. So I'm going to tell you about where it came from, why it's important. We'll get right down to it. So I have a new student, Steve, and in talking to him, hey Steve, how are you? He was talking about how he wants to learn how seamlessly, guitar players, blues players mix their major and minor phrasing so easily. And I also have a student and friend, Peter, who had texted a while ago, hey, I want to learn more about mixing major and minor pentatonics. And thinking about these two conversations, boom, something just hugely clicked in my head. And I want to bring it to you. It is actually so simple. It's going to be a very quick lesson. And so we'll begin the lesson here with a crazy type of example. The idea behind this actually comes from this auditory hallucination or illusion that has gone around on the internet, and I want to share this with you. So I'm going to play a sound really quickly. Whether you've heard this or not, play along, but I'm going to play a sound for you, and I'm going to play it once, and you just tell me what it's saying. Okay, do you know what that said? Some of you have heard this, I'm sure. Some of you may not have. And the idea is we don't know what it's saying. And right now, this is the exact kind of idea behind why we don't trust or don't feel like we can switch major and minor. We're thinking about, what does that even sound like when we play it, when we switch from a minor line to a major, excuse me. We're thinking too much about, what did we just say? Did it sound good? Was that the right time? And it's hard for us to actually hear it. But you'll see where that auditory thing comes in. But if we can actually predict what it's going to sound like and know exactly what it's going to sound like, you won't have any fear in switching. You'll be able to do it seamlessly, which the professionals do. Now let's listen to that audio one more time, and I'll tell you, the great debate on the internet is, some people say this is saying brainstorm, and the other group says it's saying green needle. Now I promise you, I'm going to play it about 3 or 4 times. It's saying the same exact thing. Whichever word you focus on is what you are going to hear. Check it out. All right, if you want to rewind it and make sure I wasn't switching them back and forth, it works no matter what. The idea is whichever your mind is set on hearing is what you're going to hear. And it's the same with the major and minor switch. So let me show you an example. For minor pentatonic soloing, I have an E blues backing track. We are going to use the E minor pentatonic, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. I'm going to slide up to form 2 a little bit, 15 to 17. So I have 17, 15, 17, 15, 16, and then 14 back in. It's a little kind of box we play with. And for major, I'm going to use the same exact thing, back 3 frets, so it's 9, 12, this is major, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, 12, 9, 12, and I can slide up into 14, 12, 14, 12, 13, and kind of back. But the idea is where those two meet, where those two mix. Here's a minor pentatonic, and there's a little piece of that major pentatonic here. All right, so, just to let you know, you're going to see some stuff here. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to play for you each one on a 12-bar blues. I will put on some distortion because I like it. And I'm going to play first a major blues. And what you have to do is you have to listen to this, or you need to play it yourself, and you have to give it a name. Is it brainstorm? Is it green needle? In my case, it's curiosity, playfulness. Okay, it's going to sound southern rocky, but this is how it works. Okay, so check this out. Let's get that loop going. Let's get the distortion going. Like I said, here we go. quick, but you heard it. So what does that sound like? That's major blues soloing. Okay, that's a major pentatonic on top of a blues backing track. So to me, curiosity, playfulness, you know, you want to give it some names. Now, minor blues soloing. I'm going to play the minor pentatonic stuff. And to me, I'm just letting you know the words that I associate are gritty, grittiness, rockish, like rippin' type stuff. And so let's just listen to the sound you get with minor. So you can see like down home, rocky, gritty. And so your job here, we're going to get there real quick, is to realize, picture two guitar players in the studio, both wearing headphones, both listening to the same exact blues backing track, both being recorded by a central producer or engineer. And the engineer at any time can fade one up and fade the other up, or fade them together or whatever. And they're always going to sound good. Why? Because blues pentatonic soloing in major sounds good. Blues pentatonic soloing in minor sounds good. So the idea here is if you switch one to the other and the other to one, knowing what they're going to sound like, brainstorm, green needle, understanding you have to predict the sound, then you're not going to feel jarred. You're not going to feel like, ooh, like this isn't right. Because a lot of people, they try to do it and they just feel like it's out of place. It's not out of place. It's right. You're just not predicting the sound. You're not thinking ahead. And so you want to call on those sounds. You want to bring them to you at any moment. There are many ways to do this. You can do this on a grand spectrum in the blues. You can do one bar of major, then one bar of minor, and one bar major, just to get the idea, just to call upon it. But then you can try doing, you know, a half a bar of minor and a half a bar of major and a half a bar of minor. And then you can try doing one beat of minor, one beat of major, one, you know, and shortening and expanding. And so this is probably going to fail miserably here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to solo. I'm just going to use the terms major and minor so that you understand what I'm doing. But really, I'm calling upon the sound. I'm accepting. I know the fact. I know what it's going to sound like. It's going to sound good. If I want my green needle or if I want my brainstorm, I just instantly play it. I know where it is, and it's going to sound good. You do not have to worry about it, okay? So I'm just going to use major and minor, just, you know, keep it uniform, but here we go. Okay, let's try it out. Minor, major, minor, major, minor, major, minor, major, minor, major, minor, major, minor, major. All right, so you see it? Okay? I'm just calling upon it. What stops people from really understanding it is the fear of what it's going to sound like. Am I doing it at the right time? If you want to practice this stuff and do really cool stuff with mixing major and minor, of course, check me out on Patreon. We're going to have awesome Patreon practice sessions showing you how to take the mental weight and guesswork and self-doubt of this and show you how to clean it up and play anything you want as long as you can see the pathway of major and minor in whatever blues you're doing. All right? So, very quick lesson. But the answer lays in a couple of facts. Number one, you want to name the sound you associate with major or minor blues soloing. You want to take the self-doubt and the guesswork out. You're good. You're a good guitar player. You have the best of intentions. You listen to great music, and you watch the best video tutorials on YouTube. All right? So you're smart. It's the shock of not expecting it or guessing. Does that sound good? That stops you from switching major and minor. We take that out of the equation, we put this in. Hear it first, give it a name, call upon it when you want to. It's going to work spectacularly. All right, before we go, I have a video and a playlist popping up. Playlist, of course, a Blues Primer playlist, and the video about the Mixodorian blues scale, which mixes major and minor. So if you learn this blues scale and in one fingerprint, you'll be able to do this with confidence. So it kind of piggybacks up what we're doing here. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoy this quickish lesson on mixing major and minor in your blues solo. I hope you enjoyed it.